everyone. My name is Erin Wimert. Thanks so much for checking out my channel. Today, I've got a shoulder opening flow for you. We'll work on opening up the chest, the shoulders, the upper back. So if you feel like you've been hunching and rounding a bunch lately, we're going to move in the opposite direction and create a sense of space through chest rather than feeling contracted and tight. We'll be using a strap today and the option to use a couple blocks for some of our stretches we'll be doing. Let's meet in a comfortable seated position. Take a moment to lean back, lift through the back of the skull, and then draw the chin in slightly. If it feels safe, allow the eyes to close. With every exhalation, feel tension release from under the ears. Let the upper arms be heavy. And feel the back of the skull gently lengthen up. And start to find your ujjayi breath, breathing in and out of the nose with a toned throat. Take an ujjayi inhale, fill all the way up to the top, and pause here. Just hold it. The face is soft and relaxed. And whenever you feel ready, through the nose, find an ujjayi exhale all the way out. Again, through the nose, ujjayi inhale, fill up, 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 and pause there. Feel the lungs full, buoyant. Again, when you feel ready, through your nose, ujjayi exhale, let it go. Once more like that, breathe in. Maybe you find a new top to your breath. Hold and pause. Shoulders and chest relaxed. Keep the spine long when you feel ready to exhale out of the nose. And just take a big breath in. And open the mouth side out. Allow the eyes to open. Grab a hold of your strap. And bring your arms out in front of you, probably wider than shoulder width. Feel that when you pull on the strap that it's taut, and then bring the arms back into their sockets. As you inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, we'll bring the arms back behind us. You'll probably give yourself a little or a lot of slack. And when you feel ready, move in the opposite direction, inhaling back and up, and exhaling out in front. Let's do that a few more times. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, if you need to bend the elbows on the way up, you can, and exhale. Last two. Let that go. Maybe a little shoulder roll, neck roll. Meet me in your tabletop. Bring the hands just a hair wider than shoulder width. Spread the fingers wide and feel the wrist creases parallel to the top of the mat. With the knees under the hips, take a breath in cow pose. Drop the belly, lift the chest. As you exhale, come in a cat, tuck and round, push the earth away. Twice more like that. Inhale and exhale. Once more. Come back to center. Walk your knees back behind the hips. Come into a long tabletop. And we'll move into puppy pose. Release the hips back over the knees and see if you can bring your forehead to the earth. press the palms down, actively widen your shoulder blades away from each other. See if you can lift your low belly off the tops of your thighs. Let's take a full breath in. And as you exhale, come on out. We'll make our way into a down dog. As you lift the hips, feel free to find a little pedal through the legs. You can swivel the heels side to side or sway through the hips. As you're ready, settle in. Take a big breath here. And out. Inhale, the right leg floats to the sky. And as you exhale, heel toe your foot into a lunge. Reach the left palm out and stretch your right arm open for a twist. If you need a block under the left hand, you can grab one. Bring the right hand behind your head. And as you inhale, lift the head into the hand, draw the elbow back, open the right side chest. And as you exhale, release, step forward, top of your mat and fold. Let's find a halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold into yourself. Inhale, reach all the way up. And as you exhale, eagle your left arm under and around the right. If palms don't touch, you can bring backs of hands together or hands to shoulders. Twist the arms as you lift the elbows up, move the forearms away from the face. Inhale to reach up, arch back. And as you exhale, bend the knees, draw the elbows in. Inhale, straight legs, reach up, arch back. And exhale, elbows to navel. Once more. Unwind, reach everything up, maybe look up, palms touch, and exhale, fold to the ground. Let's find a halfway lift, breath in. As you exhale, step your left foot back, your right foot back. Shift forward on your inhale, come all the way down to the ground. Untuck the toes, find your cobra low, medium, or high, rise up. And then exhale to lower. Bring your hands a little wider, setting up for seal pose. Inhale up, elbows stay soft, and lower down. This time bring your fingertips next to the chest line, turn the elbows up, rise on your inhale. And as you exhale, drop the right shoulder, little turn to the left, you can let the head go. Back to center, inhale, we'll switch sides. Inhale, rise up. And as you exhale, lower back down. Plant the palms, find your tabletop cow pose, inhale. And exhale to cat. Come back to center. Bring your forearms down and bring your palms to touch. And then find almost like a triangle shape between your wrists and your elbows. Walk your knees back so that they're behind the hips. And as you release your hips over the knees, see if you can bring your forehead down. And then maybe you bend the elbows, thumbs tap the back of the neck. Press the elbows down. And instead of it feeling like your armpits are falling out of the body, see if you can hug them in, widen the shoulder blades. Take a big breath in. And exhale, release the hands. Come back to all fours, and we'll make our way to down dog. Take an inhale through the nose, and exhale out. Left leg inhales up. Exhale, step between the thumbs and lunge. Reach your right palm or fingertips to the side. Stretch your left arm high, twist. Hug the left thigh in as your belly rotates open. Bring your left hand behind the head, and as you inhale, turn open, open the chest. Exhale, release, and step forward, top of the mat, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, bow into yourself. Inhale, stretch all the way up, arms to the sky. Exhale, eagle your left arm under and around the right. Twist the arms. Stomp down through both feet, and as you inhale, reach up, arch back. Exhale, bend the knees, elbows to navel. Twice more. Inhale, straight legs, reach. And exhale. Once more. Unwind, reach all the way up, arms high, and dive down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift. As you exhale, step your right toes back, left toes back, plank. Knees up or knees down, shift forward, come all the way down to your mat. Bring your right arm out to the right so that your wrist is in line with the shoulder. Drop the right ear. And as you roll rightward, either stack your knees or place just your left foot behind you. And see if you can relax the right side chest. So instead of it feeling like you're jamming your right shoulder down, you're allowing the right side chest to open. Take a breath in here. As you exhale, use left fingertips to lower the belly down. And we'll switch sides, bring the left arm to the left. Drop the left ear and roll. If you need a block under your head, that can be a nice way to support yourself. As you inhale, draw the right knee back further, and exhale, lower back down. Press through your palms, find your tabletop cow pose. Inhale, and exhale, cat tuck and round. Come back to center. Now, option to grab your blocks to kind of bump up the intensity with these shoulder chest releases. And if you feel like this is too much, just ditch the blocks. So find your blocks parallel with one another. Again, walk your knees back behind the hips. And as you release your hips to stack over the knees, see if you can bring your forehead down. And the arms are active. Press down into the blocks and feel this action of almost unshrugging the shoulders. And start to draw the blocks in, press down to lift up, and we'll meet in our down dog. From your down dog, take a full breath in, and exhale out. Inhale, your right leg floats high. As you exhale, step between the thumbs, and set your feet up first for warrior one. Locate your strap. So in warrior one, we're wider than hip width. Back heel spins up so you can rotate the left side body forward. And we'll bring the strap in half behind the back. So it'll be like a modified chest expansion, but you'll be able to go a lot deeper. So grab onto the strap, and as you draw your knuckles down, notice if you want to give yourself a little more slack. Keep bending into the front knee. Take an inhale, lift your chest up. And as you exhale, we'll come into humble warrior. Bow the chest forward. So you can go a little wider in your hands and then straighten your arms up. So you might be giving yourself a lot of slack here. Keep working the right hip crease back. Root down to the outer edge of the left foot. Reach the arms high, take an inhale. And by way of the low back, release your strap. Place your fingertips down, hop your left foot in. So you're in Parsvottanasana, our traditional pyramid pose. It's shorter, and we'll work to parallel the feet here. Turn your elbows up, lift the chest. And then bring your knuckles to connect behind the back. Knuckles, if you're able to bring the palms together, great. But if this is what it looks like, come back to knuckles so you can ensure that you're opening the chest. Chest takes priority. Lengthen your tail to your heel, and then lift the chest, take a breath in. As you exhale, keep the chin drawing in and come forward about halfway, pause. Work the right hip crease back. And see if you can maybe shimmy your palms or your knuckles up closer to the mid-back, lift the elbows higher. Full breath in. As you exhale, you can stay or maybe you go deeper. Again, we're still gently drawing the chin in. And take another inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. As you exhale, release your grip and take a turn once to your left, prasarita. And you might take your strap with you. Let's fold here for just a breath or two. Let the hips lift, widen the sit bones. Grab a hold of your strap. If you think you might need it, come on up. So we're working into arch your arms. Fold your strap in half and then reach your right arm high. Bend through the right elbow, bring your left arm under and around and see how close you can get your hands together. Some of you might touch. I have pretty tight shoulders, so I usually use a strap. Spin the right elbow forward and up, and then draw the left shoulder blade in. Take an inhale to lengthen, and as you exhale, might be a couple exhales, start to lower down. And it's a lot for left rotator cuff, so if you need slack, give it to yourself. Shift the hips slightly forward, and then lift the inner arches of your feet so that your knees unlock. And let's take a full big breath and let it go. Inhale with a long spine all the way up. With the strap in your right hand, release that first. And then gently release the left arm and then just slow circle in the diagonal once or twice in each direction. Inhale, both arms reach up. And then to the front, warrior two. Bend into the front knee. Find ears over shoulders over hips. Now keep your legs as they are. Reach your arms up. Grab your imaginary pull-up bar. And then draw the ears or the tops of the shoulders off the earlobe. So you're using your lats as opposed to the traps. Now bring your arms back as far as you can in slow motion. Bend your elbows to 90. Keep drawing the elbows back. Reach your right arm forward, left arm back. Big breath. Hands to the ground. Pop the back heel up. Step to plank. From plank, lower all the way down to the earth. And then from here, meet me in Sphinx pose. We'll work the right arm to the right again, but this time, if you're able to, see if you can cactus the arm into a goalpost position. Drop the right ear and then roll rightward. So quite a bit more intense. And if this is too much, just straighten the arm back out. Take an inhale here. Use your left fingertips to lower yourself down. We'll switch sides. Left arm to the left with a cactus arm if you're able. Drop the left ear. And then roll leftward. As you exhale, use right fingertips to lower yourself down. Plant the palms, come into your tabletop. Let's take a breath in cow pose. And exhale to cat, tuck, and round. Come back to center. And then option to use the blocks once more for our puppy pose with prayer palms. It's a really deep tricep stretch. So bring the blocks side by side. And then bring your elbows to the center of the blocks. Palms touch. Now wiggle the knees back. And as you release the hips over the knees, drop your head down, bend the elbows. Now, I like to rest my forehead on the block. Some of you might bring your forehead to the ground. Press the elbows down and see if you can hug the armpits up. Let's take another breath. And gently release. Not really a pretty way to get out of that one. Still trying to figure that out. Let's go ahead, meet in your down dog. Down dog, take a big inhale and exhale. Float your left leg to the sky and take a step between the thumbs. Set your feet up for warrior one. And then come upright. Again, we're using the strap to go deeper here. So feel if you need to adjust or shift to redistribute the weight. And then bring your strap behind your back. Straighten the arms. Feel both feet on the ground. See if you can draw the ribs in. Start to fold forward. And then I like to give myself quite a bit of slack here. So I can straighten the arms, straighten the wrists. And feel the knuckles, the arms come up and over while you're simultaneously unshrugging the shoulders. Let's take one more inhale. By way of the low back, release your strap. Hop your right foot a little closer, straighten both legs. Parsvottanasana. 2 straight legs, work the left hip crease back. Let's bring hands to hips and slowly come on up. Again, if you come up, notice if you feel like you need to adjust your feet. Bring knuckles or palms behind the back and see if you can shimmy your knuckles up to mid-back or like bra line. Collarbones up, take an inhale, and as you exhale, come about halfway down, chin draws in. Pause. Can you lift the elbows higher? If you feel ready, you can come all the way down. And just notice for locking out the knees. Can you open the chest even more? Just 2 more breaths. Inhale up halfway. As you exhale, gently release your grip. Pivot all 10 toes to the right and maybe grab your strap. We'll come all the way up. And if you're using a strap, now have it in your left hand. Left arm reaches high. Bend the elbow, reach your right arm under and around. You can see how close you can get your hands together. Give a little tug with your right hand. And as you inhale, spin the left elbow up. And as you exhale, draw the right shoulder blade in. Take another inhale, lift the head into the form. And then take your time coming down. Slow, full, easy breaths. Remember that feeling in Warrior 2 of grabbing the imaginary pull-up bar. Turn on your lats so that you can relax your traps. Let's take one more round of breath. And keep your grip. Inhale up with a long spine. Keep the strap in your left hand. Release that. Slow release of your right arm, and then on the diagonal, go once or twice in each direction. As you're ready, inhale, reach both arms high. Left toes forward, warrior two. Go long in your stance, but not so long that you can't seal down the outer edge of the back foot. Stack the front knee. Reach the arms up, grab your imaginary pull-up bar, bring the blades down, and then bring the arms back as far as you can. Slow motion, bend the arms to 90. Keep drawing the upper arms back, back, back. Left arm, right arm. Let's take another inhale. Exhale, hands to the ground. Pop your back heel up. Step into your plank position. Let's lower all the way down to the ground. And find your Sphinx pose. Okay, one more shape to release. Go ahead, thread your right arm underneath the left. And not so much that you're rolling onto the right side of your shoulder, but your chest stays forward, and you can either reach your left arm forward, or you can walk your left arm up and over to the right. I'm crossed at the upper arms, and you can relax your chin down. You can relax an ear down. You can have a block under your head if you need. Again, if both arms crossing is too much, just stretch the left arm long in front of you. Breath in and stay for the breath out. Slowly lift the chest up, release the top arm, and then release the bottom arm. Come into your Sphinx pose. Draw the elbows back, lift the chest. And then we'll thread the left arm underneath. You can either reach right arm forward or cross your right arm all the way over. Settle in. See if we can relax the whole body. The chest dropping down to the ground. One more breath. Let it go. Inhale, lift the head. As you exhale, release the right arm, left arm. Find me in your Sphinx. Draw the blades down. Lift the chest up. One more inhale. And as you exhale, start to roll onto your back. Into Savasana, if you feel like there's anything that you need before lying back, please offer that to yourself. You can wiggle the hips a little side to side to find a little tuck in your tail. Maybe shimmy the shoulder blades together, create a shelf for your heart. Feel the chin drawn slightly to lengthen the back of the neck. In your arms, they can be down, or if it speaks to you, you can bring them out or even up. Spend a couple breaths. Just intentionally settling with the exhale. Let it drop you deeper and deeper. While the body is becoming heavy, notice this expansion and space through the chest that maybe wasn't there before. Release of tension in the sides of the neck, the shoulders. Please stay here as long as you want or need. Thank you so much for joining me today. Namaste.